Hello, in this 1.20.1 Minecraft modding tutorial, we're going to be using the MoreJS mod, which is a popular add-on for KubeJS to dynamically modify villager trades in Minecraft. So this code is going to hook into the game startup or server scripts to inject new trade possibilities into specific profession tables. If you find this sort of content informative, please give this video a like, comment with any questions and future video ideas. In addition, subscribe to the channel with notifications on to make sure that you never miss a future upload. In addition, thank you to BisectHosting for supporting my channel. They offer fantastic Minecraft server hosting. In addition, they also offer hosting for many other games. In regards to Minecraft, though, you can pre-install over 2,300 modpacks automatically. They offer 24/7, 365 customer support, and you can host your server from 21 locations around the world for good latency. They also offer advanced DDoS protection. So if you find this server host interesting, I highly recommend you check out my affiliate link in the description below. That will bring you to this website that I got the screenshot from that can help you inform a possible purchase that aligns with your needs and budget. So again, thank you to BisectHosting for supporting my channel and my modpack development. But for now, let's get started with the code. So I'm going to use the server scripts folder. So this is going to be in the KubeJS folder, and then in the server scripts. And then obviously I named this file add trade.js. So the first thing we need to do is we need to initialize the event listener. So here this is going to be more JS events dot villager trades, and then passing in the event. So this is the wrapper function. It listens for the moment the game initializes villager data. The event object passed into the function contains the methods necessary to interact with villager registry. So in this video, we're going to be using the event.addTrade function. So this function has 4 different arguments. The first one is going to be the profession. So here we're going to use farmer. The second argument is the level of the villager. So I'm just going to use level 1. That is the novice level, so the initial trades that you get. And then the third argument is the input. So we could just do put a string in, but I highly recommend using the trade_item.of function. So in trade_item.of, the first thing you pass in is the item that you're looking for. So in this case, let's just do cobblestone, for example. And then the second argument is going to be the number of items that you need as the input. So here I'm just going to do 5. And then the final argument is an output. So in this example, I'm going to do trade_item.of. Here I'm going to have the villager selling emeralds. Let's do 6. And then end off that event call. So that is an example of a basic one-to-one trade. The second example I'm going to do is a trade with chance and randomness. So again, we're going to do event.addTrade. Here, let us do the armor, and let's make it level 2 this time, so the apprentice level. So I'm also going to use the trade_item.of, and here I'm going to do dirt. So trade_item.of, you can either do one argument. If you just put the string in there, it will assume 1. If you put a second argument being an integer, it will say how many. But if you put a third argument or a second integer, it will specify a range. So let's do 3 to 5 dirt. So the villager is going to ask for 3, 4, or 5 dirt. So this is more in line with many of the vanilla type trades. And then I'm going to do an output. So trade_item.of, and let us do diamond, and let's just do 1 diamond here. So that was an example of a trade with chance and randomness. And then finally, let us do a multi-input example. So again, we're going to do event.addTrade. let us do a fisherman, and then let's make it level 3, or a journeyman villager. So if we want to specify multiple inputs, we're going to do a trait_item.of array. So we're going to do our first one, trait_item.of. Let us do grass block, and let's make it 5. And then comma, and let's do a second trait item as the input. So trait_item.of. Let's do stone, and let's make it ask for 7 stone. So we're done with the inputs now, and let's finally specify an output. So let's do trait_item.of. Let's do iron ingot this time, and let's make it offer 6 iron ingots. So in this video, we did 3 basic examples of add trade. The first one was a simple one-to-one trade. The second example was a randomness of the input. And then the final example we did specified multiple inputs. You can do any combination of this, just as long as you use the trait_item.of function correctly. So if you have any questions regarding this topic, feel free to comment below. I'm also looking for future video ideas, so feel free to suggest that as well. Please like this video if it was informative, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Again, thank you to BisectHosting for supporting my channel. Otherwise, thank you for your time watching this video, and have a great day.